Okay, first one on our list, we have John Mark Comer's Loveology. Okay, so the way this thing works is that I've got an iPad there with a timer of 1 minute on it, so it only gives me 1 minute to sum up the book review. So, that being said, let's go. Okay guys, so what can we learn from this wonderful book, Loveology? One of my main takeaways was when he talks about this philosopher called Plato. Many of you would have heard of him. And Plato says this thing that human beings are they're like halves, and they're trying to go through life to find their other half. We've heard this a lot. That actually we're incomplete and you need to find the one to complete you. And he said that's not the case. The one doesn't exist. What it's about, instead of trying to find someone, it's better to try to become the kind of person who's ready to get married. So not trying to find the one, it's knowing you're complete. And then when you get married, it's trying to help your spouse to become all they can become. So you're complete, your spouse is complete, and when you find each other, then you're two complete people coming together, trying to draw out the best in each other. It's not two separate halves. Cool. Okay, next one. Okay guys, next book is You and Me Forever by Francis and Lisa Chan. This book majors on the theme of selflessness. One of the things it says is that humility is like the best thing in marriage, and actually a beautiful marriage is made of beautiful people. That's what it says. Beautiful is in Christ-like. It says the most amazing marriage would be one that tries to outdo each other in giving honor to each other. That's something else it says. It says that joy is not the source of marriage. Joy is something you bring into your marriage. It says that humility is the best trait you can have. Let's see what else it says. I've got some notes. It also says that in order to have a good marriage, you need the Holy Spirit. It's not just trying harder. You actually need God's help through the Holy Spirit to actually love your spouse. So yeah, so many good things in this book. I seriously recommend it. It's quite hardcore, this one. It's not saying what you want to hear necessarily, but it's a really, really good book. Really recommend this one. It says that marriage is like a team. It's teamwork. The mission is to tell people about Jesus, and you do that as a marriage together. That's something it says. So it says when you focus on what is important in marriage, marriage will thrive because it's functioning according to its design. One of the key quotes from this. Yeah. Next, let's go. Okay, next up, guys, we have Tim Keller's unforgettable classic, contemporary classic, The Meaning of Marriage. And one of the first things he says in this is he tries to demystify marriage, and he says in society it's become this thing where it's just about satisfying myself, and it's even again in the other one, looking for the one, trying to find your compatible person, but it's really people mean they want this perfect person that doesn't exist, and they're trying to make them this god in their life. And the unhappy marriages that statistics show, he says it's not because there's something wrong with marriage. It says there's wrong with people's perspectives of the marriage. The expectations are way too big, and it's a friendship. He says it needs to be based not on just an attraction, but friendship, and you need to be traveling in the same direction, like a fellow traveler. And they need to be men need to be servant leaders in the marriage. And another thing he says is that at the beginning it's easy when you're in love, but if you feel it's hard to love them, you need to act in love, and then the feelings will come after that. So yeah, really good book, this one. Next. Okay guys, and last but by no means least, this is probably my favourite, is Single, Dating, Engaged, Married. And I love this book by Ben Stewart, and basically it says a few things about the different stages of the relationship. First, quickly, singleness. It says that these are the keys I got out of it, men should initiate some stuff and give clarity in where they are, where they are in the relationship, how's things going. Try to be clear, don't play games with people's emotions, stuff like that. Singleness isn't a punishment, it's like a preparation time. And just who you're gonna date, you need to be aligned in different things in terms of your calling. You've definitely both got to be Christians, that sort of thing. Dating is an evaluation process. It's not the end thing. It's you've got to keep your purity. How do you know if they're the one? There should be a strong sense of commitment, and you've got to go with the peace that you've got. You need to confess to each other stuff. You need to be open. You need to be get the community involved. Get other people's opinions in your relationship. Engagement. You should be talking about everything. You should be preparing yourself for the future. What your finances, all that sort of stuff, everything, preparing yourself for marriage. and marriage is safest when it's in a mission. So there's so much, I can't say it all, but there's so much. Really, really good book. Check this one out, guys. So which book was your favourite? I recommend all 4. But something I do is I actually, for every book I read, I try to summarise it on an A4 bit of paper so you don't forget what you read. A lot of people just skim through books, don't want to do that. Anyway guys, thanks for watching the video and I will see you next time. Bye for now.